Hey guys, and welcome to a rather legendary King of the Hill. Pretty excited to hop into this one. We're going to try and something a little bit new today. We did before indeed do a kind of weird map King of the Hill, but this time we're going to take it one step further and go for instead for an ambush situation. So one player will be the king, and whoever is the king, in this example it is the Omens, is on the defender's side of the battlefield, and they will be getting an ambush. Now, the king has gone a little bit silly and a little bit unwary almost of his opponents, thinking he's untouchable. So he is getting ambushed today, but he is rich. So the attacker, which will be ice powered today, will lose 1,750 gold from his kitty to play today. Now, if this ends up being super unbalanced and one-sided, because it's the first time I think any streamer I know of has done ambush battles in the King of the Hill format, then we can obviously reduce that amount of money, so they only have to keep, I don't know, 1,500 gold less, for example. Or if the attacker keeps winning, we can increase that a little bit. Now, I don't think it's quite too many people understand how important attacking is. You get to deploy, your opponent does not. So range units are basically useless for the king, at least in my dark opinion, but we'll have to see. Cool, so I'm going to quickly update Streamlabs here. So we're using a completely new streaming system. So apologies about you guys getting the double like tabs from the double adverts at the start. For some reason it didn't work as I set it up. But let's quickly change the name. So Complex was meant to be playing first, but he is on the non-cav beta. He's on the wrong beta, which is absolutely fine. This is why I hate betas throughout, because people end up in the wrong stuff and it really messes up a lot of projects and tournaments and stuff. But Complex is going to be switching over, so hopefully we'll get to see him a little bit more later, and we will have Omen on the left-hand side here. So let's quickly make his name a little bit bigger, hopefully. There we go. Actually, we're going to move the names around as well, so they at least line up with their correct players. So I guess the left-hand side will be the challenger at all times, and the right-hand side is indeed going to be the king, so we will have to move these back and forth a little bit as the battle does go forth. But it should be a good fun time. Hope you guys are all good. Hopefully you guys can see the screen. Please do let me know if you can currently see Total War Warhammer on your screens, because that is the goal today. Now, we have a few cool additions, having hopped on to Streamlabs instead of using a basic OBS. And that is that if you guys now become like members, subscribe or donate, hopefully a little Krotgar should appear on your screen. I'm not 100% sure that's going to work yet, but fingers crossed it does. Oh! Pick a charity. You win, you gave £10, you give 10 to it? That's very generous. Oh, nice. Omen, when you load in, don't press start battle straight away. Give it 30 seconds or so. Cool, so I don't want, when Omen loads in, he gets a completely blank screen and his army is just in a column formation. So if you press start battle, I'm not sure if it gives Ice Power like a minute to build his build or not, or if it still gives him unlimited time. So without further ado, let's hop into this anyway and give these guys a bit of a battle. Quack, quack. What's up, Zachary? Long time no see. Hope you're all good. Yeah, guys, do let me know if you can actually see the screen. That'd be really useful. That'd be really useful, because I have no idea if this is working. Cool. I haven't actually announced this on my Discord that I'm going live, so I'll do that after this, but let's hop into this first one, and it is indeed a trap, or an ambush, however you see it. What's up, John? What's up, Caligar Ironfist? Ying, oh god, I'm going to butcher your name, I apologise so much. Erlanderson is what we're going to go for your last name there. CJ, Cat Morgan, Kelligar, Sloth, good to see you guys in action. Duck, does the new update fix most of the double damage bugs? It does, there's not many double, that's even just in the live patch, that's not even the cav one. So as you can see from our weird deployment zone, the attacker here gets to see all of the map, which is rather glorious, and the Tomb King player simply cannot deploy like any of his troops. They just come in a glorious column formation. As the Dark Elves are master ambushers, they're going to be ambushing the enemy today. They do have a considerable amount less gold though, but the good news for them, your opponent basically can't take any stationary range troops with any hope of victory. Now if this is too bad, you can see, oh thank god, that's good news. So if this is too bad, we can reduce this down to like they get 1,000 gold less rather than 1,750, but we'll give it a couple of games and see how it goes. So for the forces of the Tomb Kings, lined up right in the front, we do have some new shop to Great Bows, guarded by some Direwolves. We've got Fellbats in the sky, a big old lovely kind of selection of Skeleton Horse Archers and some Horsemen. dotted all the way throughout. And then it's all the infantry. So we have Tomb Guard and Skeleton Spearmen all lined up, being led today by Archon the Black. Now, I believe the Dark Elves can actually see how the opponent has deployed and can try to jump on them as quickly as possible. For the Dark Elves, we have Dread Spears dotted all the way along with some Bleak Swords as well, coming in with a Black Heart Corsairs. So a bit of a front overload, knowing where the enemy general is going to be placed. We have Dark Riders, we have the Supreme Sorcerers of Fire with Fireball, Flame of Rune, and Burning Head in the sky, and double Manticore. 2 Cold One Knights, or 1 Cold One Knight and 1 Dark Rider shall be making up the front. It looks like he's actually going to pit all his cavalry in the back, looking to jump and shut down those Ushopti as quickly as possible. Burning Head going down the line here off the rip would be absolutely devastating. So I'm pretty interested to see what Ice Power does and how he attempts to ambush. It looks like he's hitting him all from one side, not really looking to hit his opponent from the rear, and is straight away going to try and jump on his opponent's infantry. And you can see the cavalry is going to bomb rush for those Ushopti Great Burn. This is why I think stationary range troops artillery is a big no-no for the king in today's stream, as the Dark Riders and the Cold One Knights do hop on the Ushopti and the Dire Wolves, and the trap is well and truly sprung. A massive Burning Head goes down the column, roasting Skeleton Spearmen. Most of them managed to get out of the way, and luckily it was only the Spearmen which were hit for the most part, and not so much the Tomb Guard. The double Manticore does swoop down with the Supreme Sorceress, looking to try to snipe out Archon the Black, who is currently reeling and fleeing for his life. He does pop the Liber Mortis on himself. The Skeleton Warriors are trying to push in, looking to pin back the enemy. We get a lovely little summon there of Skeleton Warriors, looking to try to save Archon, who needs to retreat back to his forces. Now, the Skeleton Spearmen and Tomb Guard have pushed forward onto the Bleak Swords. Black Heart Corsairs, though, are wrapping around that flank to slice and dice their way through the enemy formation. The Cold One Knights are driving into the heart of the enemy, looking to try to just pull apart the horsemen where possible. I do like this skirmish core from the Tomb Kings, because you can instantly kind of dart away from the ambush. So I think going for something like a Dwarves and bringing full melee could be a way to go as well, but then you could get kited. There's so many more possibilities that go down in a King of the Hill like this compared to a standard one. Big Fat Burning Head does go down the line once again on all these Tomb Guard, as well as the Bleak Swords, doing some pretty lovely damage along the line there. Unfortunately, Cold One Riders have been hit by a Fate of Buna, and it looks like the Horsemen are starting to get to grips with them now. Ushopti Great Bows are being finished off in the back. They were hunted down by Cold One Knights, who are doing a pretty fantastic job right now, alongside the Bleak Swords, trying to finish them off. We do have a summon of Ushopti go down in the back. So what initially went really well for the Dark Elves, that extra money now for the Tomb Kings is coming into effect. They've shut down the Ushopti though, but there's so much skirmish cav, you can kind of trickle and run all over the battlefield. Manticores are living their best life. Big Fat Fireball does go down, and it is going to slap Archon's cheeks pretty bad. I'm very impressed so far by the Omen, keeping Archon alive as long as he did, particularly from that ambush situation. Skeleton Horse Archers are going to attempt to support. Now, this is not Marathi, it's a Supreme Sorceress, so she's going to be nowhere near the duelist that Marathi is. In fact, if it was Marathi, I think Archon may indeed be dead at the moment. Lovely little Ushopti summon that does go down. It is cleaving its way through a bucket ton of Blackheart Corsairs now. You need to push through and try to avoid this. It looks like the ambushers, the usurpers, are currently in favour of the balance of power. They don't have too much, though, to counteract these Skeleton Horse Archers. Manticores are relatively healthy, or this one in the sky, as the other one is looking a little bit worse for wear. We are going to see yet another fireball come in, but some rather loyal horsemen actually intercept the fireball and go to the murky depths. I don't know if it's because they're loyal or because Archon has summoned them back from the dead and has complete control on them, but either way, we're calling it a good one for them. Looks like we do have a Spirit Leech go down on the Manticore, forcing it to rampage into the Horseman, which is a really lovely play here from the Omen. Supreme Sorceress is looking very healthy, and despite the fact this Ushopti summon is currently on the field, balance of power still massively in favour of the Dark Elves. Those Burning Heads were really clutch, particularly straight out of the gate, and that could be something to take into consideration when bringing your builds. Fireball is going after Archon. Omen has some really good micro as always and manages to bob and weave left and right before escaping uphill and falling back once more. All of his Skeleton Horse Archers are still online and doing some pretty good work into those Dread Spears. Manticores look very healthy, and I think the attacker actually has this one. Ice Power coming in with the victory and instantly snatching that crown off the top of Omen's head and pinning it on his own. So pretty good victory there, straight out of the gate. Oh, we are currently playing on the beta, Mr. Zachary. It's really split right now, which is why I absolutely despise betas in general. So, yeah, like half people are playing on one, half people are playing on the other. It depends if you want to play quick battles or if you want to play tournaments, basically. Well played to Mr. Ice Power and the Omens there. We do get 188 kills there on the Supreme Sorceress with 2,300 damage value. Really lovely burning heads straight out at the gate. Now, the Bleak Swords across the board did okay. Likewise, it did the Spearman, but nothing too insane. I quite like the Black Hawk Corsair pick. 89 and 146 damage value is very impressive. And the Dark Riders and Cold One Knights did a solid job as well. It did come down to those Manticores. 669 damage value, 750. But also that Supreme Sorceress getting so many key units off the field early on. For the forces of the Omen, 660 damage value on Archon. Good job protecting them, and I think sniping characters is going to be a huge way for the attacker to play this and try to overcome that deficit of the money. Horseman did it, yeah, okay, nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. And unfortunately, Shop T were a real liability here. So the King doth fall. We'll have to see if that is a running theme here. I went immediately to fix camera angle. The burning head was ouch. Oh, for sure. GG, well played. Burning head was nuts. Felt good, not gonna lie. Yeah, that was crazy. That was a pretty crazy game. GG's, GG's indeed. Let me know, CJ, when you are able to hop back in and you've switched back over on to the correct format. So, good game by these guys. Let's quickly go update the score. So that is going to be Ice Power going up to 1. Awesome. So stuff might get a little janky because we are on a completely new system today and with the live streaming, so we'll have to see how it goes. Awesome, no worries, Logic, no worries. I'm sure we'll be able to play. So hopefully we'll have Stormrunner up next, if he is still available to hop in. Brutal initial attack, I did not recover from it. Yes, sadly. You can join the queue again, though, to get revenge. So we've got quite a small queue today. I'm calling out a few of you, your usual tournament players. You're a little bit scared to be playing something a bit different, scared to be doing ambushes. So we've got a few less people sign up than usual, but nonetheless, we shall have a nice little group of players to get working. What's up, Duck Army? What's up, Captain Morgan, the ultimate champ? I'm having a good day. Having a good day. We've downloaded Streamlabs, so we've updated our streaming software, which I think has actually given us a merch store, like, without me deliberately doing it. So I think I have a merch store now, but I'm going to be looking into that a little bit more and, keeping you guys updated as that goes on. We've got a few more little things we're going to be adding to streams in general. Today, I think we've just added a little Krokgar who hopefully appears when people like subscribe to the channel and doing all of that kind of stuff. So we'll have to wait and see. So, we are going to have to switch the attack around. Hey, hey. So, Ice, you are the king now. You get full money. But will get ambushed. Storm, you must save 1,750 gold. Cool. That's going to be the format. That is going to be the format. I mean, that was relatively balanced. The attacker did win. If they win like 3 times in a row, we'll maybe have to increase that 1,750 gold to 2,000 gold. And we'll just keep going up until we see where the kind of balance is. So let's very quickly update the names here. So we do have the legendary Stormrunner playing today. Storm. He comes to bring the storm. Hopefully he brings like Kolek or someone like that who can bring some thunder abilities, which should be pretty cool. So Logic, I mean, you might be able to hop on, honestly, but just after this one. We've got Mars Pattern next. And then you can probably hop in if you'd like to play. We do have Complex Slayer who's currently switching over on to the right format as well. And I may jump in as well. I may jump in. Cool. So it looks like Ice Power is going Dark Elves. Oh, what map? Yes. Let's go for... Let's go Valley of Thieves. Once, yeah, Valley of Thieves. So you can play Dark Elves one more time, but once you win with a faction as king, you cannot use that again. This is a fun setup. Nice one. No worries, Jeremy. I'm pretty excited to see how this goes. It's going to be weird. It's going to be really freaking weird, to be honest. Because we've never done ambush battles before, so it may be really one-sided for the attacker. We've seen an attacker win once, though it was a relatively okay game, like relatively close-ish game. Omen did a really good job keeping Arkan alive. Those burning heads, though, maybe in this format, might be like super powerful, so we're going to have to wait and see how Storm counteracts this. But it looks like Ice has, banned Beastmen and Dark Elves. Two factions Stormrunner's actually very good with. He can also whip out quite a few. Stormrunner's a pretty flexible guy, so we're going to have to see what he brings to the battlefield. What's up, Mr. Deadly Bunnies? Hope you're all good today. Hope you are all good in the hood. We've got Logic EU in chat as well. Me and Logic going to be doing a pretty cool little... I don't know if I want to reveal it yet. I don't know if I want to. I probably will. Got a cool little event coming on. It's a cool little series me and Logic are going to be working on as well. Not Total War related as well. So, you may have noticed Logic's been streaming a little bit on Twitch. I'm also going to start streaming it partially on Twitch. Don't worry, all of my normal YouTube streams, all of my normal YouTube content is still exactly going to come out, but to get a little bit of extra bonus content out, going to be doing some stuff on Twitch as well, because YouTube really hamstrings you. I'm talking like 30% of your views will disappear if you stream on the same day you put content out, maybe even more than 30% actually. So on days where I put out a really important video, or if I already put out like 2 videos and I want to do a stream still, I'm just feeling, in a content creating mood, at that point, I'll do some streaming on Twitch as well. So I don't know if I've got a link to my Twitch down below in the comments. I don't think I do. I should probably fix that. But if you are Twitch Lurker, a Rubber Ducker Warrior will pop out, or one of the mods might be able to lend you a hand. How do you know exactly how flexible Stormrunner is? Jeremy, I've just heard the rumours. I've just heard rumours. That's all I know. That is all I know. But it's going to be Wood Elves versus Dark Elves. Statistically, a good matchup for Wood Elves. They tend to win this one more times than they lose it. And I feel like a load of Skirmish Cav may be getting brought in this format as well from these guys. Although, I mean, if the Wood Elves kind of ambush both sides, it's... I feel like the Dark Elves are going to have to bust through a flank to try to escape. They're going to have to kind of like bust through and try to flee. Try to flee to save their lives. Yeah, Joe, I mean, I'm still going to stream on YouTube as well, because I love streaming on YouTube. That's where, like, all my community is, for one. We've got a lot of YouTube members and stuff, and streaming, it's just so good for, like, interactions. And I know the majority of Total War, fans watch YouTube, because for the most part, Total War players, not all of them of course, tend to be of kind of like similar age to me, so like late 20s or like in your 30s and so forth. It's not a super young format RTS, it's been around for a very long time, and it does require a lot of reflexes, but not necessarily if you just want to play it casually, compared to something like a first-person shooter. So I still want to stream on YouTube. I think all my YouTube streams will be way bigger than my Twitch streams, but if I want to do extra content, or something that's not Total War Warhammer based, I'll chuck it onto Twitch, because it won't then hamper the YouTube as well. But basically it's just extra content for you guys. So I'll get my Twitch up now quickly, just so I can like drop you guys a link. Oh no. Okay, so I'm going to like adverts on Twitch, so you guys will be getting those adverts as well, probably. Boop. So here is a link. Bam. Bam. To my Twitch as well. So feel free to hop over there. I don't know if we're going to be... I was going to do half the stream today on this and half the stream on Twitch. I don't know if we're going to do that because I'm trying out a new streaming software today. So I'm currently focused on making sure that runs smoothly. So maybe we'll start kind of Twitch streaming either tomorrow. I'm quite busy tomorrow, so I have to say. Or like next week and stuff. But if you go over there and you like subscribe and stuff, or their version of subscribe, I'm assuming it's like follow. It'll just give you an update when I go live and that kind of cool stuff. Ooh, Mr. Logic, what are you going to be streaming today? What are you going to be streaming? Ice is ready. Storm is still considering his life options. For I to save gold. Yeah, just 1,750 gold. So Ice made a prediction when he popped in. He thought this was going to be really unbalanced and the king was never going to lose. We've already seen a king lose. So maybe it's kind of counterbalanced the wrong way. We'll have to wait and see. I do think if you're the king, going for a fast cavalry mobile force is 100% the way to do it. Or mass infantry. So it doesn't matter that you're surrounded. They're not surrounding you, you're surrounding them. That's kind of the idea behind it. They are trapped. But we'll have to wait. We'll have to wait and see how it plays out. Now, Zachary's still got a home at the moment. There's a Rubber Duck of War as well on Twitch. There is. There is indeed. How's the New World? I'm really enjoying New World, Cat Morgan. Like, I'm really enjoying it. I haven't been able to play it, like, super much, but that's kind of probably a good thing, so I don't kind of overindulge myself and get bored of the game or anything. So I'm like level 17 or something like that, and I've been enjoying it quite a bit. I was tempted to do a little bit of stream of it, but I got some other things that we want to stream first. Me and Logic are thinking of doing a little stream over on Twitch called One Pro, One Bro. I don't know if we're going to make it into a full series where, you know, one of us plays a game that we're really experienced in and the other one's an absolute, like, noob in it. But to start with, I think we might do, like, a RuneScape challenge where he's the pro and I'm the bro because I have no idea what I'm doing and he's played it a lot. And vice versa, you know, in the future we might be able to do more One Pro, One Bro stuff. And we'll still put all the highlights and stuff up on YouTube, like, regardless. What's up, Wicked D? The Kings have a leadership penalty bonus. Oh, that's quite big as well. I didn't think about that at all. Oh, no. Oh, no. I think it's because we can't see anything until they start the battle because the King's on this side. Oh, look at this beautiful. Hope you guys are seeing the beautiful HP bars we can see. When the battle starts, we will be able to see everything, but because Ice is on the left-hand side going in, we see from his point of view, technically, so we're also blind going into this ambush. We're absolutely blind. I don't know if that carries over to the multiplayer setup, Calamity. We'll have a little look on these units. Don't know if it will kick off when they start. Leadership, it's currently not popped into anything. We'll have a little look when we start. Yeah, I can see him deploying his forces in the shadows. Oh no, I can't do... Okay, what we're going to have to do is always make sure whoever is king is on the left-hand side. Now, from the silhouette, we definitely have... Oh, I can... Yes, I can technically cast. I can see all the units. We have Dark Riders. Oh my god, it's full cav. It is just a bucket ton of cav. And a couple of assassins. Oh god. So we have double assassin down here. A load of bleak swords and stuff. No! This is madness! How am I going to cast this? Who's our leader today? Squadron and Chariot, Ferromanticore. Maybe they're all the way over this side? Oh, it's Malekith. Oh, okay, we have Malekith with Soul Stealer with double assassin. It's cool the heroes are next to them. So it's very cav focused. I mean, to be honest, that's how Ice Power plays these guys quite a bit. You're a pro food eater? Oh, yeah, me and Logic go tit for tat on that one, I think. Yeah, we'll have a little look to see how the leadership does. Snipe pew pew time? Mm-hmm. There. Oh my god, look at this! Oh, we get a little cinematic! I love it. Cool, so we get to see Malekith and double assassin. Basically a load of cheap infantry and a bucket ton of cavalry with Squadrons and Manticores. The Wood Elves are going to take full opportunity to fight from both sides. We have Wild Hunters of Kurnos, double Glade Riders. We have Deepwood Scouts and a mixture of... Oh my god, we've got Lurk's Tricksters, Stormrunner and Absolute Chad. Coming with Blade Singer push as well. Instantly looking to ensnare his opponent as quickly as possible. Now, if we look over on these units, and... oh no, wrong faction. Let's just go to you. Ferromanticore, look at the leadership. You do not get a penalty. You get attacked by flank and so forth, but there is no negative to be an ambush in multiplayer, it would seem. Glade Lord does instantly charge the Squadron Chariots. You get hit by a prey as well. Deepwood Scouts with Swift Shiver Shard. Stormrunner is really trying to win my heart today, bringing all my favourite units with the War Dancers, or the Lurk's Tricks, I should say, and the Swift Shivers. Squadrons may get forced off here. They're getting a very, very danger low. Blade Slingers are doing a decent job. Lurk's Tricksters are swarming this Ferromanticore. They're going to be so good up against all this cavalry. Wild Hunters do get forced back, however, and the Ferromanticore is getting jabbed, sliced, and stabbed in all of the wrong places. It's really not enjoying that. All the Dark Riders as well are going to be doing absolutely abysmal up against the Lurk Tricksters here today. It looks like Ice did manage to escape, though, with a bucket ton of his cavalry. However, Storm has some Glade Riders of his own there. Currently fighting Dark Riders, not a good engagement for them, but you never know, you never know. Now, the Bladeslingers have absolutely slaughtered the infantry game, and they could even start surrounding these characters. The Lurks Tricksters are taking quite a bit of damage. They've popped Storm of Blades, meaning their melee defense is garbage right now, but their melee attack is absolutely wild. And they did some good job, but a lot of the cavalry has been able to escape right now. Dark Riders are unleashing shots in, focusing down at the Naked Ladies, and this contingent right here, the triple Dark Riders, is going to cause Storm all kinds of problems. He needs to get his Glade Riders over there, and his Deepwood Scouts counter-skirmishing into these troops, because the Blade Slings are doing a good job. They really are carving up a decent amount of the enemies here. But although the Manticores could also cause them one or two problems. And the Blade Slings, though, up to 100 kills already. My god, they're really putting in the work. But they are clearing out mainly chaff units. Deepwood Scouts have pushed up, looking to focus down the Dark Riders where possible. The Glade Riders are also swarming forward. Now, the Blade Singers, with their Whirl and Death active, are increasing their base weapon damage, lowering their armor piercing, which is absolutely fine up against the majority of these characters. Although Malekith does have 90 armor, and a fat Web of Shadows does indeed go down, catching the Blade Singers, as well as a Soul Sealer going down on those Deepwood Scouts. Now, it looks like the King's doing pretty good today. He's managed to recover the majority of his forces. Dark Riders are counter-skirmishing right now with the Glade Riders, and that's going to go normally in the Glade Rider favor because they have that poison as well, and they can kite a little bit more effectively. But the rest of the battle is certainly looking pretty good at the moment. I mean, yeah, Bounce Power does just about like the Dark Elves. Deepwood Scouts are going to continue to fall back here and pepper down at the Dread Spears. Lurks Tricksters are just running around, just having a good time at the moment. Probably want to start surrounding Feral Manticores if possible, but a lot of the infantry has indeed been deleted now for the Wood Elves, although they've cleared out a lot of the enemy chaff as well. Branch Wraith is just jogging over. The Deepwood Scouts are unleashing shots into the Dread Spears, doing some nice work, should be able to finish them off, but I think Storm knows it is unfortunately all over. Man, that was crazy. That was such a small Wood Elf build, and it really did get the jump on Ice Power there and get some massive kills. Look at these, 76 kills, 111 kills. The Lurks Tricks unfortunately not performing amazing. Deepwood Scouts both getting 600 value. I think going more cavalry maybe was a little bit necessary there. He just ran out of steam, going for a big 20 stack, bucket tons of mobility to try to move away. Malekith getting 720 damage value. Assassin's not doing too much, unfortunately. It really did come down to, I think, for the most part, the Dark Riders. Yeah, we got 420 damage value, 250, 400, not much actually. I mean, I guess it is a smaller force, but it was just breaking the Blade Slings. You can see both the Glade Riders are full health, both the Deepwood Scouts are full health, Glade Lady and Branch Wraith are both very healthy, but they just didn't do enough damage on that initial impact to really bring the pain there. Top tier infantry versus chaff spam? Oh, for sure, man. Like, going wide is 100% better. GG, well played. Like, going mass chaff over elite troops has always been more popular, and with good reason. You're a pro movie watcher? Oh, for sure. What's up, Durus? I messed up my pointing finger, so I'm using my middle finger to type. It feels so strange. Basically, I feel like getting some big spells to kick off the battle will be the best option. You need a Fire Skull or something as the attacker. I agree. So, the way this works... Looks like these guys are debating between, like, I don't know, cheap Dark Riders versus 42 melee defense and 25 per hit. Yeah, I guess they're talking about the Wild Riders being overwhelmed there, which they will do. They're good when they charge. When they get charged, unfortunately, they don't do too great. Did anyone see the Border Princess go on Old World update? Potential army? Possibly Boar Cube. Possibly. We might get to see them in the future. So what you've missed, Doros, is we're doing a King of the Hill, but as an ambush format. So the way this works is the King is getting ambush, which is a big disadvantage because you cannot deploy, and basically static range units are pretty much useless for you. However, the attacker does have to lose 1,750 gold. So they're down, you know, pretty, like 2 mid-tier units. About 2 mid-tier units. Awesome. So up next we should have Mars Pattern. Password is 123 if you are watching. So now you have one with Dark Elves as King. You can no longer use them. And let's set up the next map. Let's go for this one. It looks pretty fun. It looks pretty fun. Wait, what? No Dark Elf spam for you, good sir. Cries in Georgie. Yes. Plots your doom. Oh no. So yeah, Mars pattern. It is your time to shine. Yeah, so we're trying something a little bit new today. I don't think it's going to be as popular as like a normal stream, but I don't know. I feel like trying to add more stuff in. So I'm just going to type to Mars pattern. You're up. I feel like adding some like new stuff in and kind of mixing up formats and stuff is kind of, you know, it's a way to go to make streams a little bit more interesting for all of us. General Kenobi! Hello there! Quack. Can you guys switch positions? As I cannot see the map on the attacking. Oh no, I can't add... Why can't I add more space? Okay, let's go back to a land battle and just add, like, extra slots so they can switch. And then go back to ambush. And... yeah, that should be the right way round. And we'll go back to the same map. Perfect! Oh, we're so pro. We're so pro. We know exactly what we're doing. Thank you. Thank you. So King Ice gets to pick and bam. And use all his money. Mars, you need to save 1,750 gold. It's 1-1 so far on either side, so we'll have to see how this fares. Maybe we can do a Siege King of the Hill. I feel like people would hunt me down and attack me in my sleep. If I did that. Also loving the ambush battles. Awesome. I'm glad you guys enjoy this this kind of idea. This is a fun little King of the Hill. Oh no, it seems all fine, Mars Pan. I won't worry about it. I won't worry about it. Let's update the names while we're here as well. So, unfortunately, Storm, you feel free to queue up again, by the way, because we don't actually have that many people in the queue, because people are a little scared of doing ambushes, which I understand completely. It's a scary time. So let's pop Mars in there. And Ice has actually got 2 wins now. Boop. There we go. But, like, Duros, if you want it hard enough, we can make that happen. We can make your dreams come true. It just needs to get the support of the people. So Ice Power's taking Golden Order here. Interesting. I feel like having Balthasar Gelt up in the sky is going to be relatively useful. It's going to be pretty useful. I will haunt you if you do siege battles. This is what I mean. Like, I feel like everyone's going to kill me. I don't even know how you would balance siege battles. 2-on-1 maybe? Because I feel like walls are so OP. But we would have to make rules about not cheesing and hiding in the corner of the map as the attacker. Like, you must attack the walls with your full force. Cool, we've got Beastmen versus Empire. Should be a good fun one. Should be a good fun one. But yeah, it's an exciting day, guys. Exciting day. Trying out Studio... OBS Streamlabs. There we go. There we go. Trying to think of the name. Which is pretty awesome, because they give me a load of more access, a load more tools that we can put on stream here for you guys. So there's a little croc guy who appears and gives you a nice little message when you, like, subscribe and that kind of stuff. They've opened up a merch shop and, like, a load of awesome stuff, and they do it all for free, so it's pretty cool. At some point I might go, like, there's, like, a paid version you can get as well, which just gives you some added bonuses, which I may do. I'll have to see how this system goes first, get used to it a little bit, try it out, and see how it goes. Skaven Slayers for the defenders, Sword Masters for the attackers, slightly more balanced. I will love you forever. Oh no, I don't know what to do. There's like people want to haunt me and hunt me down. Other people are like, do it. Do it. Do it. Does he gain anything from going Golden Order? Yes, Jemmy, he gains swag points, which is quite useful in battle. If you have extra swagger, you're more confident, and you're more likely to win, from my personal experience. I would thumbs up a Siege King of the Hill. Oh no, I don't know. We can try. We can do it. I can put a vote up on the channel or something. We can get one rocking. Also, some pretty exciting news. We've discovered what we're going to do for the 750 subscriber mark and the 1,000 subscriber mark. I might even make a trailer for it. And put a trailer up on the channel, which would be pretty funny, like a cinematic trailer. So when we hit 750... Oh no, 7,500 subs, not 750, sorry. What we're going to do, this is going to be wild, by the way. We're going to be doing a stream where I play with every single faction. So all 15, I think there's 15, so all 15 factions. And I can only move off a faction once I lose with it. So, for example, we'll be playing Bretonia. We play as many games as we have to with Bretonia until we lose. And then we move down to the next faction, so on and so on. And our goal is to last longer than Human Boy did, which I believe was about 7 hours he lasted. Because, you know, it's 15 games, then plus any additional games you win, so you have to lose 15 games. Not only will it be really good fun, because you guys get to see me lose over and over again, and use factions, I have no idea what I'm doing, but the way we're going to do it is I'm just going to open up a lobby, and you guys can just hop in and play me. Just hop in. It's not going to be quick battles or anything, there's no luck to it. It's just whoever hops in the lobby gets to play, and, you know, we'll probably make it, like, you can't play, if you played once, you can't play for the next 5 games or something, then you can hop in again. And then when we hit the 10,000 sub mark, we're going to do the same thing, but I have to play until I win with every faction, and I'll be doing it in Krotgar cosplay, which will probably just be a gigantic T-Rex onesie, or a gigantic T-Rex, like, full body suit, or something along that. So, that's going to be pretty fun, so that's what we're aiming at. So, go grab your grandma, go grab your grandma's friends, force them to subscribe to my YouTube channel, so we can get to those markers quicker. 13-hour stream incoming. I mean, it's real going to depend. Like, I'm going to get absolutely dumpstered. Like, when I play, like, Bretonia. Like, I have no idea how to play Bretonia. I don't play them. I don't, like, love their playstyle. I don't play Vampire Counts, Vampire Coast, and all this kind of stuff. So, if I go out quickly on those, it's not a problem. The big problem's going to come in if I'm, like, Lizard Men, and then I get a bad matchup to start with, and I hop in, and it's like, I just get knocked out straight away, then we could be in trouble, because that's a faction that I would want to win multiple games with, is kind of my Lizardmen, my Wood Elves, maybe even Dwarves, and so forth. And what we'll probably do is I play a faction, I get to ban, like, 2 or 3, just to make it more balanced, and so I don't get, you know, hard counterpicked every single time, just to make it a little bit more fun, and it'd be good. It'd be good. This will be over in 15 minutes. See, Conrad knows what's up. No! The game crashed. What? No. Maybe it's that map. Hang on a sec. Let's load back up. I don't know if they crashed as well, or if it was just me. I don't know if it's anything to do with the new recording software. That's literally just Total War deciding to crash. He did wreck as Tomb Kings, yeah. Maybe you'll learn you're actually a Tomb King main like Human Boy did. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know why I just Total War decided to go bleh and die, which isn't too good. I wonder if they're still in the lobby. That could be a problem. If it is, we'll just do a quick bout while we wait. Let's see if it kept the lobby up. It did. And someone's in it. Okay, one of the other guys may have crashed as well. Let's just join to see who's in there. Make sure it's the right lobby and I'm not just hopping into some random person's lobby. Quack. Not sure what happened there. Take a new map, yeah. I will rehost new map. It kicked you in Mars, yeah. So we haven't tried all these maps, obviously, because no one does ambush maps. So some of them may be pretty buggy. Take 2. And we'll give it a go again. So, boop. Let's switch that up to ambush. And let's pick a new map. So unfortunately, no Q attack, which would have been a cool map, I'm sure. Let's go. Oh, the Gallows Graveyard sounds awesome. Let's try Gallows Graveyard. Yo. Oh. So, can you switch sides? We need ice on this this right hand side here. Awesome. Boop. Let me change it to that. Thank you, bud. Thank you. So we'll have to wait for Mars to restart their PC and we'll hop in. The ambush was too powerful, it like cut out Total War. Yeah, so we need to remember that because yeah, none of these maps have been tested. So some of them may be buggy. It seemed fine for ice, but it kicked us out pretty bad. Mars. I have rehosted. Map may be buggy. So we are doing a new map. My game crashed. Yeah, same. Cool. Looks like Mars is on the way. Until the meantime, we can just chat. Galleon's Graveyard, and no one is VP. Disgusting. I have a spoon wrapped in paper towel taped together to hold my finger. What happened, Duros? What happened? For those who don't know, by the way, Duros is an absolute champ. Underneath all of my live streams, he's done like timestamps for people. So you guys should probably give him a little pat on the back and give him a big old fat smiley face. Let's see if Mars is on the way back. Let me royal launch it again. Cool. They are on their way. They're going to be on their way. Let's do a little poll while we're waiting. Let's go over to this. Create a new poll. Would you watch a Siege King of the Hill? We're going to go, hell yeah. Or hell no. There we go. Then, so I'm pretty interested to see how people would people actually want to watch this, or is it something you think would be funny, and after like one game would get really boring? You can have a smack. Oh no! Joris was trying some crazy new alone time technique. Oh, with the spoon, how he injured his hand. Oh, okay, yeah, I get it. I'm picking up what you're putting down, I think. So, bam, bam, bam. Yeah, Mars just is on their way. It takes different people, like, depending on their computer, you know, different times to load up and stuff. But I'm sure they'll be here in just a second. I hope you guys saw the giant cafe unit like swinging its mighty blade around. That looked badass in the little reveal. I'm assuming they're going to do all of those for cafe like they did with Korn and Kislev, and then we'll probably get another trailer looking at Zinch a bit more, like they just did with cafe, and then they go for all the units again, and then we'll be having a little gap, and then we'll probably get a bigger trailer for like Nurgle and Slanesh and stuff. That's my predictions for Warhammer 3. Forward say hi, wait, what's up, Ice Power? How are you? You played very good so far. I've been impressed. If you win this one, Ice, what we'll probably do is reduce the cost for the attacker. So we'll bring it down to 1,000 and like 250 gold. See how that goes. And yeah, if it's like too one-sided or not. You thought you were stopping me from playing Marathi Double Manticore? You were wrong, Ducky. You were wrong. Yes, I suppose you could get... If you go like a Battlestar Gelt here and double Captain... Can the Captains go on Pegasuses? I think they can. If that's your build, it's going to be absolutely hilarious. I was trying to chop a small tree for building a fence. Turns out there was a brick or large rock at the base. Oh! 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 Smash into your finger. That sounds real painful, Doros. My dad is a landscape gardener, and at one point they were putting down a pier for some reason. I don't know why they were doing this. If anyone's got doesn't like gruesome injuries, by the way, you should probably cover your ears. It's not that gruesome. Like he's all good. This was like quite a few years ago, and they're using a digger to pull over the post. And he was at the bottom directing the post in which direction to fall, because they had to get it to go in a certain alignment. And what they didn't realise is at the top of this pier post, there was a giant concrete block, like a round one, a circular concrete block, and it fell off. And obviously fell quite a way, and clonked my dad like right on the head. But luckily, because of the way your skull is shaped, it's literally designed to deflect blows. And if it landed right in the middle of his head, he would just, yeah, he'd be gone, basically. But because it hit the side... Like, it, like, deflects it away, and, like, he's absolutely fine. But, I mean, obviously he had to, like, recover for a little while, but... I was thinking about Slanesh all the time too, at night. Are you around Marafi's house, Ice? Looking forward to the Slanesh trailer. I literally cannot stop thinking about Slanesh whenever I'm playing Total War game or watching any RTS games. I'm thinking about Slanesh. I love it. It's good news that you're wearing gloves, man. See, I don't know where Mars is. Lobby is called. Ambush, King of the Hill, take 2. Cool. So up after Mars pattern, we are going to be having Mr. Logic, and then hopefully Complex. We'll see how close Complex is. If anyone else wants to drop in after that, feel free to hop in. They need to have a red trailer for Slanesh. Just throw on YouTube, red for fun. I mean, they could honestly do something like that. I don't think they will. Your story sounds so much worse. He's fine. He's like completely fine. I mean, I think he gets like a headache now and again, obviously, from it, because it was like a huge freaking concrete block, like a ball dropping on his head, but he's completely survived it. No worries. Same builds. So guys, if at some point during the live stream we get a subscriber, there is a possibility you're going to see some cool new stuff we have. There should be a little Croc-Gar appear on the screen. Hopefully, like, if I've set it up correctly, I don't know if I actually have, but there should be a little Crocky G appear. So let's see if the Galleon's Graveyard wants to load for us. Fingers crossed. So we've had one map gone badly, this map. Fingers crossed. We're loading! We're loading! What's up, Blackthorn? How's it going, you absolute champ? One of the kind of main mods, I would say, on the channel. Been around for a long time. A warrior god in his own right as well, both as a modder and a player. Hope you're doing all good today, man. Pretty excited for this. We're doing a ambush King of the Hill right now, so the king gets ambushed. No! No! Why did it cut out? Boo. Boo. Maybe we'll just do a map that we've already done. It's like kicking me and Mars out every time. Ugh, that's frustrating. Sorry about the downtime, guys. Worst comes to worst, we'll just have to mix it into normal King of the Hill if these maps keep doing this. We'll stick to normal maps we know work, so we'll just do like Valley of Thieves again or something. That's so frustrating. I really should have tested out these maps beforehand. I just assumed they're all going to be my player maps, but you just get the ambush deployment. But basically what we're doing, Blackthorn, is we're doing an ambush today. So the king gets ambushed, but can spend all his gold. The attacker has to bring less gold, so they have to keep 1,750 gold spare, but they get to ambush. They get to see their opponent's deployment, they get to deploy themselves, and that's about it. So it looks like, once again, yeah, it looks like it's just kicking us out. I guess because I'm host, it might just kick me, and then it might just be kicking Mars. So let's go over and check it out. I'm assuming there's going to be ice left in here. Let's say 39 on the flags. Oh god, don't worry, modders will have their way. So I'm assuming ice didn't get kicked, but we did. In which case we might just have to do like normal King of the Hill map for these two. Which would kind of suck, because the whole point is to be ambushed. So, I don't know what the vote was. It looks like the majority of people... I mean, it's not that one-sided. It's relatively sided. How dare the game crash during these glorious matches? I know. It's super annoying. So, I think what we're going to do is just play like a normal map. We'll try one more time to get an ambush one in. We'll do a map that's just we've done already. And then this can tell if it's the maps that are breaking, or if it's Mars Pattern who keeps getting like kicked out, and then it's dragging me out as host. So we've done Valley of Thieves already, so we're going to do Valley of Thieves again and see how that goes. Mars Pattern. We will try one more time. If that does not work, we will just do a normal 1v1. I'm going to tag Ice in that as well. I think Ice is in chat, but just in case. By the way, there's someone called Ice Powell Total War now, and I don't know who it is. There's not Ice Power. They're in my Discord, so I don't know. Yo. Maybe a new host would be better. You want me to host? Maybe. But then I have to view from your point of view ice, so if you're the attacker, I can't see anything in deployment. So I think we'll just give it one more go on Valley of Thieves. If that doesn't work, we'll just do a normal map. I mean, we can do it. Actually, go for it. Go host. Go host. You host. Oh, I mean, they're here now. So we'll give it a go. Screw it. We'll just give it a go. We can try one more time. If that does not work, we will just do a normal battle on Ice Host. See if that works. But if not, we can just switch host. If I ever play multiplayer, I was thinking about going Ice Flower Total War. That would be hilarious, Jeremy. That'd be very funny. Looks like Ice might have to go anyway. Let's message Logic, see if he's still up. If not, I'll just hop in. What's up, Malverde? You should do a subterranean maps if the ambush does not work. That's true, we can always move over to there. I can join now, cool. So we will move Logic in. Cool, Logic is on his way. Logic is gonna replace Ice as he has a cold stake. We are gonna try to load in. If it crashes the game, we can do a sub battle. Cool, so we're gonna give that a go. We're gonna do Malverde's options. So if this doesn't work, we'll do a subterranean battle. We do need Mars pattern to be attacking. So we're going to switch round and we're going to be on Logic's point of view. Although he is defending, so. Let's go, guys. Can you guys switch sides, please? Do that. Let's go to land and open up another slot. And let them switch around. Awesome. And then go back down to ambush battle. And we go to one of the maps. We know this map works because we've done it before. If this doesn't work, it's just Mars can't like connect them for some reason. So Logic is king. He gets to pick and ban 2. And can use all his money. Yep. Mars, you must save 1,750 gold. If this crashes the game, we will allow Mars to host and just do a 1v1 because it might just be Mars not able to load in, and because we're hosting it just kicks us. What does Siege King of the Hill even mean? Like if you're the king, you're in your castle and they've got to come root you out, and if they knock you out, you don't get to defend your castle anymore, and they defend it instead, I suppose. So Logic is going to be the one to pick and ban. He's going to go greenskins, ban lizardmen and wood elves. Not bad two bans in fairness. Lizardmen and wood elves can both be a little bit scary for the green boys. I mean, wood elves I don't mind too much for greenskins, and a lot of people are kind of scared of it. You need to know how to deal with the Lost Silver Knights. Once you get past them, you can be relatively cost effectively into the wood elves. It's not a great matchup, but it's not terrible. But lizardmen for sure I understand banning, and we'll have to see who Mars pattern does indeed go for. Yeah, Siege Battles King of the Hill basically is what we'd be going for. So we're going to see if people do want that or not at the end. Oh no, you voted no to get the poll out of the way. That's fine. I think it's like 60% say yes, which is good. I don't know if it's good enough for a stream. Cool, and Mars is going to go Empire. Cool, cool. If this doesn't work, we're simply just going to do some basic 1v1s. And then if Mars eventually gets knocked out, then we'll try the ambush again. Because that seems to be the only other factor in it, apart from the maps. So we'll have to see if Valley of Thieves work. If this kicks me and Mars out, we can't do the ambush maps for some reason. His game doesn't seem to like them, and mine doesn't seem to like hosting them. Let's have a little sip of our drink. How are people finding the Cav beta, by the way? I haven't actually played a single game on it yet. I've been on it so I can do replays. I'm actually playing a tournament game after this, which we could live stream, but I probably shouldn't because I think someone else is... I think it's Valkanos is going to be streaming all our group games. So I do have a tournament game after this, and I haven't played in like a week and a half maybe, because I've been on the beta, and obviously you can't do quick battles and stuff there, and I haven't played in tournaments. And there's not actually been that many tournaments around, so I should probably start doing tournaments again. We just did Death Before Dishonor, I'm like taking a little bit of break from tournaments. Maybe we'll just do some flash tournaments, where there's kind of like nothing on the line, just a bit of fun, get as many people together as possible, and do some of them next week maybe. Because there does seem to be a big lull in tournaments at the moment. Probably due to the fact, you know, half people are on one version of the game and half people are on the other version is probably why that's the case. Empire vs. Greenskins, a classic. It is indeed, Jeremy. It is indeed. This is about as classic as you can get. I'll have to let these guys... can I see their builds if I click on them? Oh, I can. I know neither of these guys would stream snipe, so we can have a little cheeky look. Oh, Logic! The boy. The boy. Oh, this is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. Do you guys think Cafe will have any Cav to fill the Cav role? So far as I've seen, Cafe only Cav is flying Cav. So Cafe will have limited cavalry. I believe they do have Cav, but very limited. They're a very static and defensive faction. So I believe it said in their breakdown they're going to have some cavalry, but not like a bucket ton. Man, these builds look pretty spicy. Look who's coming, lads. Look who's coming to town. Oh, it's going to be good fun. I'm looking forward to this. I really like Marspan's build as well. He's attacking, so he's obviously going to get the advantage of being able to deploy, like, artillery and stuff, whereas Logic simply cannot bring artillery. If you were defending and you were king, you cannot bring artillery. Ready, dude? Right, let's fingers crossed this works and doesn't kick everyone out. So, yeah, they might just have the flying cav. That might be what they were speaking of when they said they'd have cavalry. But they're going to be kind of a very dwarvish faction. So it seems to be loading in. Let's see what happens when we get to the full mark. Let's do this. Come on, I believe. Heart of the cards, guys. Heart of the machine spirit. We're in! It's the maps. Perfect. Well, we know 2 maps work and 2 maps don't. That's a 50-50 chance there. You guys summoned your energy there and managed to pull it through in the end for us. Managed to just about pull it through. We're just going to wait for the players to load in. And we get this cracking. So I don't know if I updated the scoreboard. I mean, Logic is representing ICE technically. Who may play after this. And after that, I don't think we have actually like anyone else lined up. So I might hop in and do a game. But we'll keep ICE's name up. Logic's kind of like fighting as his champion today. Fighting as his champiano. Love the little pyramids in the background. Looking rather beautiful on this map as always. I do like the little sphinxes and stuff. I'm not the biggest fan of like ancient Egypt compared to other cultures. I'm much more like an ancient Greece or like the Norse era or Carthage and so forth. So you know, it doesn't like do it for me quite as much like the Lizard Men look does. But the Tomb King maps are pretty damn awesome. You got to admit they put a ton of work into a lot of the infrastructure and look of the Tomb Kings in design, and they are one of the best designed factions, I think, in my humble little duck opinion, of course. In my little duck opinion. If Logic wins, will Logic play versus Ice when he comes back to see who the true Ice is? Yeah, we'll have Ice versus Ice, I think, or like, if Logic wins that, Ice Power has to change his name and can no longer be Ice Power, and Logic will have to change his name to Ice. They didn't agree to this, but as a duck, I believe I can overrule their life choices and make it law. Pretty sure. So, for the forces of the Empire here, we do have double Hellblaster volley guns coming in. Which, I don't know if Logic's he's an experienced campaign player, so he'll probably know that he has to pull out of that cinematic camera look straight away. Actually, let's go for the Greenskin Forces first, because they can't exactly move anywhere. So we have Grimgor Ironhide, we have a Giant Ritual Hag, we have a Black Orc Big Boss, Spirit Leech on the Giant Ritual Hag, a load of Goblins, a load of Night Goblins, a load of Orc Biggins, so just mass infantry with a couple of skirmishers, and the Stone Trolls. One of them is the Death Creepers. So the Empire army is going to have to set up pretty quickly here, and they have 2 Hellblaster Volley Guns, protected here by Empire Knights taking the high ground. We have some Spearmen, we also have more Handgunners, Sigma Suns, Demigryphs with Halberds, Light Wizard with Shem's Burning Gaze, as well as Net of Amantok. I almost said Hand of the Gods, because it looks so similar. And we also have Volkmar the Grim. Should be good fun. Should be good fun. I don't know who your money's on. It really could come down to, can he protect the Hellblasters? Because those Hellblasters are going to light up the Giant Ritual Hag. But he's probably expecting Grom, but we have Grimgor today. So it looks like Logic did ready up. I didn't tell him that he needs to wait a little while, but, you know, he's got his entire build over here, so it shouldn't impact it too much. And he is going to get off some big first volleys straight out the gate. We can see the Hellblasters are starting to line up some shots and fire in, and they are instantly going to connect. It looks like Logic may not know to come out of the camera angle. He's just waddling in. Oh no, now he's moving. Now he's moving. Okay, now he's into the game. This is pretty funny to watch, actually. So Giant Ritual Hag is instantly running away. Skirmish Cav is going to harass and move forward. The Greenskin Force is super static right now. He's actually moving away from the enemy and looking to fall back. And this isn't a bad idea. If your opponent hasn't ambushed you correctly and surrounded you or is rushing you, simply fall back. Push forward with 1 or 2 units. It has allowed the Empire to gain the high ground, but they haven't got too much there for that extra 1,750 gold, which is no joke. That's kind of like 2 mid-tier units, and the ambush didn't do too much. We got a few shots into the Giant Ritual Hag, who was simply able to fall back and flee out of range of the Hellblasters, and come in with a really nice Spirit Leech here. Black Hole Big Boss is going to continue to run here. One with the lads. Grimgor Ironhide is also getting shot. Volkmar needs to get aggressive here. There is nothing in this build that's good against Volkmar, apart from realistically the Stone Trolls and Grimgor. So I would like to see Volkmar running over the Goblins here, or running over the Orc Biggins, kind of getting there down and dirty and start really attacking the enemy. The Handgunners are unleashing hell right now on the Gobbos, doing some relatively, you know, not much work, to be honest. The Goblins, they're born to eat lead. They absolutely love it. So Volkmar being way too passive. He needs to be like already have killed like 2 units. We are going to see the Empire Knights though do some cycle charging in the front, and oh my god, that is a thunderous charge. Getting those Gobbos down to about half HP before falling back, taking almost no damage. The Demigryph Knights are going to try a similar feat. They're going through the gunfire as well, as hardcore as you can go, jumping onto the Goblins, sending them flying. Goblins not having a good day whatsoever, and looks like to actually be shattered there from the impact of the Demigryphs, or broken, I should say, not shattered. Big old overcast net comes down on the Death Creepers and Forest Goblin Spider Rider Archers. Unfortunately, nothing to currently. There's no kind of Knights back here to mop up these 2 units. Nice use of the net, though, to stop them getting on top of the Hellblasters, who are doing some decent work. Their second Hellblaster, though, has gone down quite a bit. Beautiful play with the cavalry, has forced off a lot of the Gobbos. We still have a lot of the heavy hitters, though, for the Greenskins still to come, as well as their big infantry. Shem's Burning Gaze goes into the Spider Riders. It does a clip 1 model, but not going to do too much there. And Logic has got his big guns on top of the handgunners. No, he's pulling them wide. No, Logic, you were on the right target, but it looks like he wants to overload the Spearmen and help the Gobbos, and that way he can really kind of force his way into the back line. Volkmar is now starting to come over and tear into the enemy. Hellblasters are shooting into the Stone Trolls, doing some pretty lovely damage. They are fighting Demigryphs with Halberds, which is not a good fight for them whatsoever, though there are Orc Biggins in support. They do outnumber the Demigryphs quite heavily, and I don't think there's any healing here for those Demigryphs, whereas the Stone Trolls will come in with regeneration. The Spider Riders are doing a good job just poking down the Hellblasters. It looks like 1 Hellblaster has been finished off. Spirit Leech going down on the second one. This Hellblaster crew is just legging it right now. We do have a bit of an overload on this side. Empire Knights are being finished off. We do have the Loons swinging through friend and foe, doing mainly good damage though to the Spearmen and the Hellblaster Volley Gun crew. When the Hellblaster crew have just decided to engage in combat because their artillery pieces have been done with, get crumped, and that's what's happening on the left-hand side. Big Fat Banishment goes down on the Orc Biggins, terrifying them and saving some of these Empire Knights. Demigryphs not looking too bad. Looks like the Greenskins have stalled a little bit. Orc Biggins, though, getting on those key targets of the handgunners. Skirmish Cav needs to use all their ammunition up on these Hellblasters and neuter and render them useless, basically. The Stone Trolls have managed to rally and come back. They're going to take a charge from the Knights. If their leadership holds, which is Trolls don't have the greatest leadership, but if it does indeed hold, they'll definitely crumple the Knights rather effectively. You see many a brave Knight getting dragged off their horse. More Stone Trolls are coming back and rallying to the cause. Demigryphs are being focused down by the Forest Goblins and the Death Creepers, which is good work. And the Giant Ritual Hag is full health, as is Grimgor on the Black Orc Big Boss. Look at these lads! Look at them go! They are so ready for violence and death. They're going to be pushing up in the sandy dunes, looking to get to grips with their opponents. Spirit Leech is going to hit the Demigryphs. Man, Spirit Leech is so good. They're also going to get slowed down there by the Miver or Miver, whatever you want to call it, from the Greenskins. And the Forest Goblin Spider Riders can simply kite them, poison them, and slow them down even more. A pitiful 19 speed. And that means they're probably going to be getting charged here by the Big Uns and the Giant Ritual Hag, taking away their charge bonus. Lovely Shem's Burning Gaze goes into the Giant Ritual Hag. I don't think that was Overcast, though. Didn't do enough damage. And it looks like King Logic, or King Ice Power, however you want to say who he is doing a pretty damn good job here today. The Orc Big Uns will be able to drive away the Handgunners. It looks like the Hellblaster Volley Gun is getting off. And I do think the main kind of not determining factor here, although the ambush didn't go super well, was Volkmar the Grim just not really getting down and dirty. He's still full health at this stage of the game, and he can clear up basically all of what is left, apart from Grimgor, but not when he has no allies to support him. We do have some Spearmen. Some Empire Knights are rallying back to the cause. The Light Wizard is still alive, however, the Light Wizard looks to be slowed right now by, I believe, Grimgor's Hex. And we are going to get a lovely strike down from the sky by Volkmar as he brings the Wrath of Sigma to the battlefield. Look at the HP damage going down on the Big Uns. Really nice cast there on the Night Goblins as well. But I believe the caster is dead. Grimgor always gets what he wants. And that's Volkmar versus the world. And Grimgor will be able to cleave him asunder if he just, sits still. And he doesn't have too many options. Demigryphs going down here to Stone Trolls. Stone Trolls are pushing up. And it looks like the Greenies may be victorious. The Volkmar the Grim, Grand Shield of Fate has gone down, giving that 20% damage resistance, holding firm as the Stone Trolls do now clatter in. Fat Banishment's going to go down as well on all these bunched up troops. Won't do the most damage to the Stone Trolls, unfortunately. And Volkmar has no problem killing the infantry. It is these Stone Trolls and characters which Banishments won't really help with. Here's the Handgunners and the Hellblasters to deal with them, and I don't think he has any left on the battlefield. Demigryphs do go down to the Stone Trolls, and it looks like the King shall hold firm, which means probably what we're going to do is decrease that gold penalty for the attacker, probably down to 1,250 gold, and see how it goes from there. Yes, yeah, this is Ice Power playing right now. This is Ice Power, not Logic. Okay, I am back. Can I be next challenger? Ice, you are going to be the challenger next. You are going to be the challenger. What's up, Zadorgan? How's it going, man? Haven't seen you in quite some time. Hope you're all good. It turns out armored horses running downhill hurts. Like, I have done extensive research into this, and it really does hurt me. Ducks getting above themselves, thinking they have legal power of swans. Oh no, what's happened? What's happened? Oh, well, me, like, demanding that Logic... Oh, Ice, yeah, Ice. If you lose this, by the way, you're no longer Ice Power when you come into the game. In Logic, you will become Ice Power. Well played to these lads. 1,500 damage value on Volkmar's pretty tasty. Spearman did okay across the board. The Handgunners as well didn't do fantastic. Got shut down. Really good play of the Cavalry. 999 damage value on the Demigryph Knights, sounding like some angry Germans there. Or 999. 848 damage value on the Empire Knights. 663 on the second unit. Hellblasters, I mean, 870 value is not terrible on 420. But Logic, realizing he wasn't surrounded, did the clever thing. I'm just going to pull back. And then it's an even fight now. Sure, I have to fight uphill. But I have a massive gold advantage now, so if you don't, kind of capitalize on that initial ambush, it can certainly go down quite badly. Grimgor Ironhide, 1,000 damage value, 1.5 on the Giant Ritual Hag, 400 on the War Boss, and the other guys did okay across the board, 670 on the 8 Peaks, did a bit of friendly fire as well, and it was really a mixture of the Big Uns, decent use of the Skirmish Cav and the Stone Trolls, 500 and 719 damage value, dragged down the enemy. It's super cool to see Grimgor getting 1,000 damage value and basically being full health. Grimgor the best. Grimgor the best. So the real Ice Power, aka Logic, is the King still. This new fake Ice Power. This new fake Ice Power is attacking. But you only now have to save. Let's start with 1,500 gold. For fun. But you only now have to save 1,500 gold instead of 1,750 to balance it out a bit. And if that's still too powerful, we'll drop that again a little bit more. Cravens, everything is shattered. Grimgor is in fact the best. It has been proven here live on stream, which is pretty cool. So let's have Ice Power v Ice Power. Logic, you still get to spend all your money. You are still the king. Ice has to save 1,500 gold, as he is ambushing. Cool. I don't think Logic was here for the start of the stream, so he probably knew none of that and just thought... He probably thought he was up against the full army. Can Ice still be Dark Elves? Probably not. I think Ice has already used Dark Elves, I'm afraid. Cool, let's update the scoreboard, which is going to look very confusing for everyone because Logic was representing Ice Power, so he is technically 3-0 up. And it is Ice versus Ice Power right now. That is how I'm going to do it. Versus Ice Power. Boop. And there we go. Yeah, Ice has played Dark Elves twice, so he can't be Dark Elves again. Logic, you don't need to ban... Logic, you don't need to ban Dark Elf. Ban Grinsings on Dark Elves, no worries. So it looks like he himself is going to be going Dark Elves to prove that he is Ice Power, and he's going to ban Dark Elf, or Greenskins and Britannia. Awesome. We're going to mix up the maps, but we're just going to go back to the other one, which we knew worked, which I believe was Desert Bounty. Because that was fine for us last time. Yeah, it's Spice Power versus Nice Power. Or go full Rohim. Going full Rohim could certainly work. Stealthiness could also work. Ambush needs to go full Eshin Squad. That can actually work Sonic the Hedgehog. Because your opponent won't see it. Oh, Horned One's good now. I haven't kept up with the cavalry changes. I haven't really played too much, to be honest, on the new cav fin because it's really frustrating being have the community split like this. And I've basically just been doing replays, haven't been playing too much whilst this is while this cavalry beta is going on. But apparently Horned Ones are improved. Yes, I mean Horned Ones. I still use them in some matchups anyway. They're a little bit underrated, but they were also you have to dish out so much damage. They're still very expensive. Yeah, Underway King of the Hill is also possible, subterranean battles. But the points are all just very, long maps, Very short, very long. We could try out in the future. Depends how, well it goes. But yeah, for those who have joined late, it is a Ambush King of the Hill. The Ambusher does get a little bit less gold because they're going to struggle to ambush. They're going to struggle, obviously... although they're going to advantage, sorry, of ambushing the opponent. So I just could just go full Skaven here and kind of run around. Yeah, which is certainly likely, I think. Sorry, I tried. This is going to be good fun. I'm excited. No, it's Dark Elves against Skaven. Ice Power versus Ice Power. One of them looks like Logic, but he's actually the true Ice Power. Don't get it twisted. Whoever wins this is the true Ice Power. So no pressure, lads. No pressure whatsoever. Lovely little silver drink. So guys, pretty cool news as well for those who have joined late. We've updated our streaming software. We're now on Streamlabs instead of OBS, which is kind of the same thing. I think it's the same company, but it's a little bit more snazzy. So we're actually going to have a merch shop opening up. I think it is already open, but I haven't really done anything to it yet. I can't remember if I linked it down below, but we're going to be having a merch shop, which is pretty cool, which you can just buy like a load of, decent stuff. I haven't tried any of it out yet. I'm going to order some of my own merch, just so I can make sure it's, decent quality. But I mean, it seems like a load of people use Streamlabs for their merchandise. It's kind of made for streamers, so it should be pretty decent stuff. They don't have the option to make a rubber duck, which is really upsetting, but apart from that, it seems like, you can get shirts, hoodies, all that kind of stand stuff. But likewise, I'm going to be able to add extra stuff up onto the screen for you guys. For example, when someone subscribes, or if they do a super chat or any of that stuff, in theory, a little Krotgar should appear on the screen. I don't know how to test this out, but there should be a little Krotgar like appear at some point. And there's a few other things. I haven't really played around with it too much. I downloaded it just today, but there's a few things that we'll be able to do in the future where we can add stuff to hopefully make it a better viewing experience for you, I suppose. Ducky t-shirt right away, please. I mean, I think there is a link down below. I don't know if it works. They're at like in Stronghold. Wood needed. Oh, pitch needed. Oh, I have pitch needed stuck in my head so bad for so many years after playing Crusader. I wanted to do a Stronghold Crusader live stream, but OBS can't capture it. Maybe Streamlabs can. Oh, we need to test this out. We might be able to do a Crusader stream now. And a Dawn of War stream. Oh, this is exciting. This is very exciting. Yeah, take my money. It's literally just my logo on stuff right now, so I will obviously get designs and done. But yeah, let me know if that link works. I don't know if it does. Hopefully it does. Yeah, the thing... Oh, we are the Macemen. The thing I got stuck in my head the most is if you spam pitch, it forms like a little beat. It's like, pitch needed. Pitch needed. And it was a banger. That was a banger of my youth. Banger of my youth. Cool. So these guys are getting ready to rumble. Ice Power's nearly ready. The link works. Awesome. Awesome. I literally just set that up like 20 minutes before the start of the stream, so I didn't know if it had like officially gone live and stuff. I'm not like on the pro version, so I can only add like 3 items or something, and I can't like advertise it on my YouTube channel, I don't think, or like via a link or something, but eventually we might upgrade as well. Who knows? It's been a while since I saw the scathing mad scientific... Oh god, Scientic? Legendary Lord himself? I'm assuming Scientist, Legendary Lord. I kind of miss his flamethrower and offensive attack spells of his order. Yeah, Eldrin, he's actually pretty cool. You can use him up against dwarves to relatively good effectiveness, in my opinion. He can do some pretty good work there. What's up, Rusty? How's it going, man? You can have a replay coming out relatively soon on the channel, by the way. I've done a load of replays in advance, so it will probably be out on Sunday, I want to say. Sunday or Monday. It's the next one I'm literally recording. I've seen the replay. So that'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. It's a very fun replay. So Rusty versus Tank in one of the worst matchups. And I think it's actually a really good way to show how to play. Sounds good. I can count. Good luck, have fun. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, remember ice. Remember ice. You need to save. Okay, I'm assuming he has, because it looks like he struggled and went back. But he will have less gold than Logic, but will have the advantage of Ambition. Which is pretty cool. Also, guys who joined late, I have a Twitch account now. It's awesome. It's going to be badass. It's not going to change the amount of streams I do on YouTube. Still going to stream predominantly on YouTube. But if there's any days where I've already streamed on YouTube, or I put out like 2 videos or a really important video, to stop myself like hamstringing my own videos, I'm also going to stream on Twitch, doing Total War stuff, but also some other games. Me and Logic, who is also a content creator, are going to start doing a series called One Pro, One Bro, where we play a bit of RuneScape. He's a very good RuneScape player, played it for many years. I'm an absolute noob, and we're going to do like this hardcore Iron Man. It's just basically this whole challenge where you can't die, and he's going to have to like hold my hand for it. And then we may do future games as well, going on which, like, I'm a pro at, and he has no idea what he's doing, so it'll be a bit of a different dynamic. Or we move on to something else where, like, he's really good at, and I'm really bad at. Unfortunately, we're both pretty, like, solid at Total War now. We could have done this, like, years ago when I taught Logic how to play the game. But yeah, you get the general gist. Anyway, for the forces here of Mr. Ice Power, or the so-called true Ice Power, we have Ishka Triads, and some Poison Wind Globadiers and a load of slaves as well make up the main battle line. They're going to bomb rush the enemy as quickly as possible. We do have the Natty Bobu Sharpshooters, I think a really smart pick for anyone ambushing. You can just hide them miles away from your opponent and shoot in and do as much damage as possible. We do have some Ratties, some Rat Ogres. We've got, I think, 3 units of them, just dotted all the way along. Nice counter-initiation unit, and some Wolf Rats with Poison. Leading the force today, we do have a Grey of Plague coming in, it would seem, with Vermintide, as well as the dreaded 13th spell, and Double Assassin down on the low ground. For Logic, who has been ambushed here today, he does have 2 Ferromanticores flying in the sky, and the Supreme Sorceress of Fire, coming in with Fireball and Burning Head. No Marathi. Interesting choice indeed. That's probably how we know that Logic isn't actually Ice Power. We do have Common Knights, 2 Common Knights, a load of Dark Riders as well, some Blackheart Corsairs, and Dread Spears, and Bleak Swords into the sunset here. Gonna be good fun. Gonna be good fun. Pretty excited to see how this goes. No Gorich, shake my head. Yeah, it's a little upsetting. You would join us on RuneScape, you don't play old school. Yeah, I think the idea is we do old school because it's what Logic used to play, and I think it's the most nostalgic. I've played like a little bit of it. I did a video on it a while ago. So yeah, I'll drop like a link to my Twitch. I've dropped one on my Discord already if you do want to follow me over there. Again, it's like people always like were panicking when I initially announced this or mentioned that I might do it. It's not going to change the amount of streams I do on YouTube. It's literally just like maybe an extra 1 to 2 streams a week and that's it. But it's going to be good fun nonetheless. Anyway, back to the battle. Sorry, I digress. I've been like plugging all my stuff there. Supreme Sorceress is flying away. It looks like the decoy summon has gone down. Oh no, this could be such a disaster. Look at that. The dreaded 13th spell takes out 3 units of Blackheart Corsairs. They bunched up on the decoys, fell for the trap, and got eviscerated. 3 units already breaking, and a lot of these Dread Spears are trying to run for their life. The rest of the Bleak Swords are getting nice and aggressive right now. Supreme Sorceress and Manticores and all of this cav needs to pummel the enemy as quickly as possible. That's going to instantly, like with a snap of the fingers, make that extra kind of gold difference just completely muted. He's just lost 3 units. One, in fact, has shattered. Lovely Burning Head counter punches hitting Skaven Slaves, but they also hit a summon as well as a decoy, so you're not getting as much value there as you would like. Yeah, Manticores need to get super aggressive, and the Supreme Sorceress. Logic might not know this, but there's only 1 unit of Warlock Jezzails. They can apply a decent amount of pressure, but they need to be, dancing around and hacking at the enemy as much as possible. Bleak Swords are starting to break through the front line. Assassin has appeared in the back lines, attacking at Bleak Swords. Not a great target, to be honest. And a load of the Dark Elves are being overrun. However, the Cold One Knights are starting to float round this flank, and they can overwhelm the Rat Ogres if they attempt to pound them in. But we could see Wolf Rats as well as Rat Ogres supported by the Jezzails focus firing down at the Cold One Knights as much as possible. Dark Riders are swarming in the back line. However, the Ishka tried to do pop a concealment bomb just for a bit of added flair, and they're going to start to shut down the Dark Riders, who are now being swarmed by Rat Ogres as well. And it looks like the ambush has gone relatively successfully, I would say, so far. We'll have to see if the cavalry and the reserves of this Dark Elf force can bring it back. And it looks like the Cold One Knights are going to eat a charge. They're trying to charge the Wolf Rats, get counter-charged instead by the Rat Ogres. Cold One Knights are going to be able to beat back the Skaven Slaves, but lose their lives in the effort as well due to some good pressure from those Natty Bobu Sharpshooters. And it looks like, yeah, the Knights are getting absolutely slaughtered. Ice Power's doing a really good job of focusing down those key targets he knows he needs to get rid of. We are going to see a Burning Head. Beautiful micro, though, is going to ensure the Poison Globadiers are able to retreat there. Double Manticore is going to go after the Assassin. Now, the Rival High Talisman has gone down, so these Manticores need to retreat, get up into the skies, and just wait out that time. Although all the cavalry is swarming in. It looks like a do-or-die moment, but the Rival High Talisman is so big. Manticore's melee attack has gone down to 0. They can still hit, but, it's the lowest roll possible. Bleak Swords are applying a bucket ton of pressure to the Poison Wind Globadiers, but some of the slaves are pushing through, looking to protect their masters. Supreme Sorceress of Fire, up to 77 kills so far, not done a bad job. Looks like we're going to the second dreaded 13th spell, taking down those Dark Riders. I wonder if the Plague Priest gets the damage value for that, because that Plague Priest has done horrific amounts of damage so far, up to 2,000 damage value. Oh, I love it. And the Storm of Halberds as well will help break the back here of the Dark Elf force. And it looks like Ice Power, playing for his name here, is in a hugely commanding and dominant position. The Warlock Jezzails are under threat right now from the Ferromanticore. However, there are Wolf Rats looking to poison and ensnare the beast and keep it away. Yet another Burning Head does go down, and on the trides this time, the true ones, but this time they do manage to dodge. Some of the Dread Spears may take a little bit of damage in return there. Supreme Sorceress of Fire does float up into the sky. Looks like the double Assassin are just vibing it down on the ground, and the Assassin or Sorceress is able to flee from their clutches. One or two more bullet heads, maybe there's a way back into this if they can catch the Triads there who are causing all kinds of problems. Ferromanticore doing a decent job in the back line, but there's a lot of Rat Ogres still healthy, and the Skaven Lord as well. We do have some Dark Riders just kind of vibing in the back, being chased away by the Storm Vermin Summon, although these guys will disappear to the realm of darkness from whence they came. And I think Ice is going to be able to reclaim his crown here, at which point we'll probably keep his scoreboard at 3, because he gained this victory, but yeah, we'll take away the one that Logic managed to gain for him early on. Army losses does come in, and it looks like the king has been dethroned, or throned, depending on which Ice Power you take into consideration, and Ice Power does reclaim his name once more, casting aside Logic, who, of course, playing under the guise of Ice Power today, didn't bring Marath in. I think that's how you could tell the difference. Supreme Sorceress, only 559 damage value, despite getting some nice burning heads. Mainly because it was hitting decoys and kind of summoned units and stuff. Infantry really did struggle, and getting those 3 units of Black Hawk Corsairs nuked off the rip was devastating stuff. Dark Riders did an okay job. Cold One Knights didn't do too great, and the Manticore as well, eventually getting dragged down there. As for Ice Power, the Grey Seer, oh my god, the Dread 13th spell was insane, and I really do think getting those, if you are defending right now and you're in ambushed, you need to spread out straight away, because you're going to be getting hit by Burning Heads and other such spells. 2,000 damage value on the Grey Seer Plague, which is kind of fun actually in real life. If you do get ambushed, 9 times out of 10 you do want to kind of like force your way out before getting trapped. The Assassins, 450 and 200 damage value. The other Skaven units, you know, doing okay. 470 on the Triads, 800 damage value and 830 in the Poison Wind Globadiers. Giselle's getting 1,000 value. I like the use of the Wolf Rats as well as the Rat Ogres to help protect where possible. But GG's. That was a little unfair, really? I don't know. I mean, the Kings have one more. I think the Kings have one more than the attackers so far. Oh, does it mean mass? I don't know. Just a little too hard, I think. I'm not sure. I mean, I think the Kings have one more time. And Logic did win as a king earlier on. Yeah, the dreaded 13th spell killed 3 units from the rep. Yeah, I think like the early stages, the attacker has to use their spell as well. He did a quarter shredder worth of damage. 18 years deep, oh my god. Yeah, I guess you can't really switch off that one. And that's GG's for sure. That was scary, man. We didn't get to see any Etic, unfortunately. Yeah, you can't scroll it immediately. I think you have to wiggle the camera. I could get out of it on spec mode, but may be different when playing. So, hopefully Complex is ready. If not, I'll probably hop in, and that might be the last game of the stream, I'm not sure. Why is Ice Power fighting himself? Oh, Dr. Jellyfish. Logic was playing for Ice Power and fighting against him at the same time. So let's message Complex quick. And see if he wants to play. If not, we will hop in ourselves. Yeah, man. You on the beta now? Yeah, I think the opening's the biggest thing. Yeah. The opening is huge for the king. In game 1, logic just pulled back to safety, then had a big advantage. So it depends on the ambusher. Peace, man. Thanks for playing. Cool, cool. So we'll see if Complex is ready. If not, we'll hop in. And that'll probably be the last one for the stream. I'll give Complex a couple of minutes to respond, and if not, we'll hop in ourselves. FYI, the giant rubber duck was... Oh, wow! That's so cool. So it's doing like a tour. It's doing a little tour. So let's quickly double check something. Boo, 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 boo. And okay, Complex hasn't responded yet. I'll give him a couple of minutes. I'll give Complex a few minutes to respond. If he does not, you shall be facing me. And let's just move back to Valley of Thieves. Like, we know these maps are safe. And now I'll probably close out the stream, because I've got to go do some tournament games and stuff. But it's been a fun stream. It's been an interesting one. I know it's a little bit different. Once again, guys, I will just link this because if you want to see a bonus Rubber Duck content, I also have a Twitch channel now. Boop. So I can drop the link. I know Twitch is a scary place, but it's basically just if you go over there and follow me, when I go do stream on there, you can see. I'll only probably stream on there like once a week or maybe twice a week. The majority of my streams will still be on YouTube, but I'm going to be doing some like fun events of Logic and stuff over there, which should be cool. Let us change the scoreboard around now. So we will do. We'll keep Ice on the left hand side as 3 wins because he technically has 3 wins now. You know, the one Logic gave him 1, but he also just beat Logic, so we'll just keep that the same. And the right hand name will hopefully be Complex. I don't know if he did actually change over in time. If not, it shall be myself. Let's show him a little invite as well if he's online. He is online, so let's drop him an invite. We'll see if he wants to play still. So, Jeremy, I have a really fun idea. I don't know if I should spoil it because, I mean, we don't have like a huge amount of people in today, so I can probably spoil it to you guys and not reveal it to everyone else. I was going to do a hot tub stream on YouTube and call it like the first ever Total War Warhammer hot tub stream. And the webcam was just going to be on myself, obviously, as a rubber duck. So my literal rubber duck in like a little Tupperware filled with water and like some bubbles. Yeah, Nostalgia, we can try one with maps. The problem is, like, we don't know which ones are going to crash the game. Let's try Grimmerhagen. It's also got those nice little ridges, so you can kind of like jump down and try and attack the people in the middle. But that's a good shout. Welcome to the stream as well. Hopefully you're having a good time. Cool. Looks like Complex isn't responding, so we're probably going to hop in and do it ourselves. Which is fun. We'll get to see what it's like to be attacking. No response from Complex. So I guess I am your final boss. I can rehost. Awesome. Has Ice been in since game 1? I don't know if he's been defeated yet. Obviously we had the games without him, but... Yeah, like a hot tub duck stream. I think it'd be really funny. I think it'd be really funny, but I don't know if I'd get in trouble for it by putting up like hot tub stream in the title. I was going to keep it as a surprise, but like... I decided to do other stuff to celebrate like landmarks, so I might just do it randomly. So we are the attacker, but we get 1,500 gold less. Almighty King Ice. Which faction do I have to face? Yep. Oh, I'm so tempted, Phil. I really am. I actually like the unbalanced maps, forces players to bring off-meta builds. I really enjoyed. We called it the terrible map, King of the Hill, but they were really freaking awesome maps. They were like the great maps. And it made some really fun adjustments. The only problem with the weird maps is they're quite easy to cheese, but I feel like in a fun tournament situation, or with tournament rules, you can't actually cheese them that well. So I really do wish we got to see more maps where they kind of mirrored each other a bit, so neither side had a huge advantage, but there was more like shot blockers or elements and more high ground, more trees, that kind of stuff brought to the battlefield. Obviously not too many trees. Ice Power should pay more than 1/10 of a shredder for his scouting troops. We're up against high elves here. Ooh. Let's go posh elves. Love it. Any bans? Okay, ban Britannia and Greenskins. I don't play Britannia, I don't really play Greenskins. So that's good news for us. Let me see what chat wants. I'll ask chat what they want me to do. So guys, who do you want me to play as? We can't play as Britannia or Greenskins. I might do that next week. We might do the hot tub thing. I feel like YouTube are going to get super sus if I put hot tub in my title, like hot tub stream. But I just feel like it'd be hilarious to have a webcam on a rubber duck in a Tupperware container with like some bubbles. I don't know why. I'm so childish. I'm so childish. So let's see. We can play a few factions. We could play Beastmen, which would be very thematic ambition-wise. And looking to bring the pain to the enemy from the rip. We definitely want to get some big, heavy-hitting spells. So maybe we could use like Vile Tide and stuff and just pop it on any elite troops he has from the rip. Or we could go Lizardmen and instantly do the big beam of death. We could do this. We could go double Engine of the Gods. Oh god, we're going to have such a small army if we do that. We could go double Engine of the Gods and then use Burning Alignment from the off down the battle line. I feel like Ice would be able to micro out of it because he would just select all army and move, and it takes such a long wind-up time. But is it worth the risk? Do you think the memes could do it? The problem is, guys, with like a full Vanguard build, if I'm the king, that's kind of funny because my opponent can't see my build. But if I'm attacking, I lose all the bonuses of having an ambushing force. Someone wants Dwarfs, Norska, Krakadrin, the Slayer King. Or full Lizardman Vanguard. Oh, that'd be so badass. Kolek, full Lizardman, Kazook. It looks like a lot of Dwarfs. I just feel like it'd be really funny to do the Engine of the Gods. I don't know if people like that idea. I mean, Ice might be listening to this as well, so he'd completely know our plan. But Ice, it's worth the risk. It's worth the risk. And then we bring, like, Lord Mazdamundi on Stegodon. I don't think this is legal, but, you know, we make the rules here. I don't think you're allowed to bring 3 Stegodons. I think you can only bring 2. So maybe we'd have to bring Mazdamundi on foot. I mean, technically we make the rules, so it's fine. I'm going to bring Net. And then something like that. And then we drop our banishments and our ruination instantly as well. Oh, this could go so horrifically wrong. Like, so wrong. Let's get a load of skinks. I feel like he's going to bring a load of skirmish cav. So 1,500 guard, which could be quite problematic for us. Or he might just go mass air cheese. We're not scared. We're not scared. Yeah, something like this could work, maybe. Oh, I don't want to do that. 30 gold, 18, 26. Oh, that's pretty good. We want double alignment. You just need quartal. I don't know if we need the quartal because it's so much money. It's so much money. I mean, the Shredder would be fun as well. The Shredder is worth 3,700 gold, though. So we would have to cut our entire army to fit that in, basically. So I feel like we're going to get wrecked by, like, Shadow Warrior Kite. Oh, so close. Oh, we can do that. Hang on a sec. I don't think this is tournament legal at all, guys. I don't think it's tournament legal at all, but... How many troops is that? 120, 240... It's legal! It's legal! I will make it legal if it's not. Oh, 0 gold build! 0 gold build! Yeah, the Quattle for bound spells would be so good, Blackthorn. So it's either the Quattle for the bound spells, or we come in with the Shredder. The double burn and alignment, elite strategies here, big brain plays, ruination and banishment. Just to warn you, I have some big brain plays here. Oh, I don't know. I think we're going to risk it the Shredder. I think Blackthorn, your idea is way better. Like, way more powerful. We can go a little bit wider. And also use the Quattles, like, one, to hide the Engine of the Gods, but likewise to bring Lesser Chain Lightning and so forth. But I just think this is going to be funnier with the Shredder, you know? This is so silly. This is so stupid. I need to make sure we're close enough to the Engine of God. I don't know how the cast range is. 100 meters. Well, we're going to find out. We're going to find out. Yeah, Fawn, your idea really is better, but... you know, this way we get the Shredder in the mix. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream, by the way. And it's been a bit of a weird stream today. There's a bit of jankiness at the start because we're using a new streaming software. And, you know, we're doing something a little bit weird, these Ambush King of the Hills. But if you guys have enjoyed, make sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe and all that good standard YouTube-y stuff. If there's anyone out there as well... Yeah, Big Brain plays when Ice is watching you on stream. I know. But what can he do? We've got the perfect strategy. It doesn't matter what he does. He knows the strategy, but he knows he's already lost. He knows he can't beat it. Because we're just too big brain over here. Honestly, I'm not honestly that. I feel like really bad to say that. I'm not actually. I'm joking. I'm not being like super arrogant. It is a full meme, but we'll see how the full meme works. Hey, that works. That's good news. Oh no, we can't actually get that close. Oh my god. Oh, he's got double chariots. Oi, we've got Imric the Chad Prince. Well, Imric's gonna have a bad day, buddy. Oh no. I don't know if they're gonna be in range from the rip. Alright, we're just gonna like chuck everything in a blob and just move forward. Here's like no range for us to worry about. The skinks aren't really important. He's basically just gonna have to heal Imric and cycle charges to death. Which is fine. Oh, look at this. Look at that. Imagine, right, you're some elves, you're walking along, la-di-da-di-da, and this comes out of the jungle at you. Bam. The gang. That's some gang stuff right there. Let's take a little... Bam. I'm taking a screenshot. If this ends up being a good battle, I might do one of the replays. I forgot to save any of the others. Cool. This is just... Yeah, I mean... It is what it is. It's going to be madness. I can't test. How close do you think that is away? So I'm just going to get right down on those spearmen. Shredder's going to get 10k value. I mean, we can believe. Right. Let's move down. It's not in range. Oh god. No, he dodged it. The coward. The coward. No, cancel. Cancel. I don't know how to cancel you. Cowards. Okay. I mean, it's understandable he'd want to dodge it. That's real unfortunate that we're not fully in range. Okay, if it lands, we're netting him, by the way. That's the plan. Oh, look at these elves fleeing like fools. You think you can flee from the Shredder of Lustria? Like that's an option for you? the Shredder, baby. Cool. So he might come in for a little snipe, and we're hitting that. And then we're just going to jump him with absolutely everything. Go on, Shredder, baby. Do your thing. Do your thing. The rest of you can just kind of vibe and chill. Chariot's going to be problematic. Drop the banishment down on you. Oh my god, Shredder's losing to Imric? Oh no, that's the beastie. Shredder, get Imric. Oh, he did like no damage. Oh no, he's broken. Okay. Let's move back up to these chariots. Start healing up our boys. And let's get the Shredder going as well. Awesome, awesome. Okay, got our net back up when we need it. Let's drop down the Sovereign Guard. Let's go after Imric. Hopefully this time goes a bit better for us. And them. There's Mansmundy out the way. Okay, Shredder can go after them. Double staggered on Imric. No, we don't really need to pop that. I mean, almost all our army is running away. We just have a load of dinosaurs. But hey, that's the Lisman culture right there. Imric's taking a pounding. Oh, I keep spam attacking you guys, but you don't want to do what I say. Okay, let's bring Shredder back now. He's done his damage to the chariots. He didn't do much. Shredder's just a little bit janky, unfortunately. Cool. So, let's start beaming ourselves. Try and get him over here. Nice, he duped the breath attack. Oh my god, he breathed out the side of his mouth! Elvish trickery, I'm telling you. No dragon can breathe out the side of its mouth like that. Right, let's pop in here. Let Imric. Let's hit off Shredder. Shredder, please turn around and actually attack the target you're intending to attack. Cool. Oh my god, the Shredder's done really bad today. I know he's got like Lord of Dragons and stuff, but jeez. We've had so many nets and stuff on Imric, and he just doesn't care. Shredder's broken. I think that's GG's, man. I'm really disappointed with the Shredder. It did really bad. Let's drop that there. We still got some potential here. Let's just stay together. We can't save the Shredder, it's impossible. Let's just start beaming these guys. Imric OP, guys. You've seen it here on the channel first. Let's just charge the white line, I guess. Okay, you've got to use this beam before he dies, so let's just risk. I doubt Ice is going to micro it, but let's just risk it. Banishment. Let's go after Imric. There's some really funny attack animations where like Mansmundy will lift someone up like Imric. Okay, we've got some skinkies back. I don't think they're going to do too much. Just thump attack whatever they can. Let's keep trying to pound down Imric. Come on, I believe in you, Stegodon. Something actually hit Imric. How much value has Imric got? I bet you it's like 5,000. Oh, only 2,800, okay. He's just been occupying a lot of our time. Imric's been getting a little slapped now, Unfortunately, I don't have any more beams left. The problem with like burn-in alignment is it's so slow that it's just not good in against like any player who can micro really well, unless you get like super lucky and catch them out. Charge through, just trying to destroy line chariot for a little bit. No, stand fight, I believe in you, cold-blooded. No, No! Our beautiful ancient Stegodon ploy didn't work. A quarter would totally shred Emmerich. I mean, maybe the quarter wouldn't have gone too well either, though, actually, thinking about it. Oh, I was hoping some fun burning alignments, but we were out of range at the start, and even so, I think it takes too long to wind up. 2.3 on the shred is not bad. It's not great for like someone of his quality. 2.7, 2.3 on the ancient Stegodon, so pretty decent. They chevron themselves up nicely. All the skinks just died. 1,199 Lord Mazdamundi is pretty funny. 2.9 on Imric. He was a true Chad here. And then 1.2 on some of the cheeky little white lines. Some guy did okay. 1,000 damage value, 860. 880 on the Lion Chariot. And 800 on this unit. GG. GG. Was out of range to burn-in alignment from the rip. Sad days for Dino Kind. Well played to Ice though. I think he went all King of the Hill, if I'm not mistaken. I dropped like 3 nets. Yeah, you can like net the chats. I was trying to kill Imric. I had a Shredder and 2 large dinosaurs, so I was like, alright, we just net him and kill him. Like, there's not much you can do about it. But he just tanked. I mean, he obviously used Lord Dragons on the Shredder, so he wouldn't hit so often. But even with double Ancient Stegodons like hitting Imric, he you know, was a bit of a beast today. I mean, he has a healing as well, which you can use. Big sad, very big sad. You are today's king. Reclaiming your name and title. Well done, Ice. He did really good work all throughout. Siege King of the Hill, what would that be? So the king would be the one inside the castle. I'm not sure how he would do gold. I'd have to figure that out. Yeah, I could have netted and done the big beam afterwards, it's true. I probably should have done that. Like an overcast net. Yeah, you're right. I kind of wasted on Imric trying to kill him. What's up, Killer Runo? Hope you're doing all good today. Yeah, King of the Pond is something we should probably add in as well, Mr. Right Face, in the future. So guys, there's some exciting stuff coming forward. We're going to be doing some streams on Twitch, which is pretty cool. Again, it's not going to like affect the amount of stuff we do. Like on YouTube, still going to stream on YouTube as much as possible, but we're going to be doing some extra content as well over on Twitch. So I'm going to leave you guys a little link if you would be so kind to pop over there and give me a follow. You'll know when we're going to be up there, which is pretty cool. So let's drop the little link there. Oh god. Oh god. I accidentally done some weird stuff on my PC. And there we go. So that's a little link to that. I'm going to be back streaming maybe tomorrow. If I do stream tomorrow, it definitely will be on Twitch. But because it won't be Total War content, that might be something I'm just doing with Logic, trying to help him out there. But I will be back next week doing streams and so forth. Because I'm going out tomorrow to celebrate. Someone's leaving my work, so we're going to go out for some like drinks and so forth. So I might get back a little bit too late or like not in the best of state to play. The Dark Elf first pick serves me well. It does indeed. It does indeed. No good. So that was a really fun stream. Hope you guys enjoyed. You can stream simultaneously on Twitch and YouTube. I can't unless you have to pay for that privilege, which I'm not going to do to start with, because I don't have 2 monitors, so I won't be able to monitor chats either, which should be a problem. But maybe we'll do that at some point. The reason I'm doing the extra stuff on Twitch, almost 90% of my streams are going to be on YouTube still. Just on days where I've already streamed, or I've put out a big video, or put out multiple videos. Basically, if you stream on YouTube, it absolutely ruins... it kind of like ruins your video you put out. Like, it absolutely hamstrings it by like 40% of your views or something crazy. 30%, 25, 40, somewhere around there. So you don't want to put up too much content on YouTube, which is understandable. They don't want someone flooding YouTube with just their content over and over again. That's why we're just going to be doing multiple platforms as well. Although 90% of stuff still will be done on YouTube. And it's not going to affect the amount of streams I do on YouTube or any of that stuff. But yeah, it's just extra stuff for you guys, I guess. So if you guys enjoyed, it was a bit of a roller coaster trying to use this new brilliant software, Streamlabs. So the start was a little bit janky. But it's been good fun. I have enjoyed Streamlabs. I haven't tested it out yet, but again, yeah, little Krotgar should appear every time someone subscribes and stuff. So we'll take a look out for that in future streams and see if that actually does work. And there'll be a few other little elements and stuff. Hopefully we'll be able to bring it to the table. So let's update the scoreboard here. Let's move that up to a 4. So I do have another video coming out later today. Probably drop it at like, I don't know, 10ish? Actually, I'll probably just drop it now. I'm going to drop a video in like 5 minutes, so feel free to go check that out as well. If not, if you'd rather see some more live streams, let's go hunting and see if I can send you to someone. Let's go to Warhammer. I'll see who's live streaming. And live. I know I've like been rambling for a bit, so we probably don't have too many people here. But if you guys want to continue watching stuff, there is Mr. Mercy the Mad doing what seems to be a rather cool stream, a mystery campaign. So I don't know what it's about. Sounds like maybe some kind of challenge. So I'm just going to pop that link to you guys now. So I'm going to go check out Mercy the Mad. Feel free to go out here and just say quack quack. Let him know I am from here. An inflatable swimming pool, English weather, rubber ducks, and just talking category on Twitch sounds good. Yeah, I'll probably end up just rambling quite a bit on Twitch as well, I would assume. But yeah, feel free to go check that out and give it a follow. But you guys have been awesome as always. Until next time, peace, peace. And as always, stay awesome.